There's a stillness before something sacred. You can feel it in the quiet moments, a subtle stirring, a gentle restlessness in your spirit. It's as if heaven itself is whispering that the season is shifting. What once felt comfortable no longer fits. What once inspired you now feels heavy. This is not confusion, it's confirmation. Heaven is moving you. You are not being pushed away. You are being pulled forward. The doors that are closing are not punishment. They are protection. The delays, the disappointments, the sudden endings, they are not random. They are divine rearrangements designed by a God who sees the full picture while you see only the frame. You've been asking for change, but change rarely comes wrapped in comfort. It comes as shaking, as silence, as uncertainty, because heaven does its greatest work in moments that feel unclear. This is a holy transition. When God begins to move you, the familiar starts to lose its flavor. The conversations that once kept you anchored now leave you empty. The people you once leaned on may start to distance themselves, not out of rejection, but because your assignment with them is complete. Every divine movement begins with separation. Before Abraham could inherit the promise, he had to leave what was known. Before Moses could lead a nation, he had to step out of the palace. Before Jesus began his ministry, he was led into the wilderness. Your wilderness is not the end, it's the bridge between promise and fulfillment. It's where God strips away the unnecessary so he can reveal what's eternal. You may be wondering why certain things are falling apart when you've prayed for stability. Why doors you thought were divine suddenly shut. Why opportunities that once seemed promising now feel wrong. Listen, you're not being buried, you're being planted. A buried seed and a planted seed look the same on the surface, but one is dead while the other is about to grow. What feels like isolation is incubation. What feels like loss is preparation. Heaven hides you before it reveals you. It's not punishment, it's preservation. God often removes your comfort before he releases your calling. Because if you stayed where it was safe, you'd never discover what's sacred. There's a wind blowing, a divine wind that's rearranging everything around you. Don't fight it. Don't try to force what's fading to stay. What's leaving is making room for what's meant to live. You're not just changing seasons, you're changing dimensions. You're not stepping into a new chapter, you're stepping into a new book entirely. The doors ahead of you will open, not because you knocked harder, but because heaven wrote your name on them. The people you're about to meet are not coincidences, they are divine alignments. The resources you need are already being prepared. You don't have to strive. You only have to trust. Every prayer you whispered in silence was heard. Every tear you shed in secret watered the soil of your next season. Every disappointment was the pruning that made room for growth. You didn't lose, you were being positioned. The version of you that once survived no longer fits the destiny waiting for you. Heaven is upgrading your identity. You've been faithful in the unseen, and now the unseen is about to reward you openly. The time of hidden preparation is ending. The hour of divine manifestation is beginning. But remember, this transition is not just about new opportunities. It's about a new you. Your peace will look different. Your focus will sharpen. Your priorities will change. The storms that once scared you will now serve you. The pain that once broke you will now build you. You are not who you were, and that's exactly the point. In this next season, you will walk with quiet authority. You won't have to explain yourself. The fruit of your obedience will speak for you. You won't have to chase what belongs to you. It will find you because your spirit is aligned. This is the beauty of divine order. What is meant for you cannot miss you. God is not late, he is deliberate. Every delay was divine timing in disguise. You will soon look back and realize that what felt like unanswered prayers were actually redirections to better ones. What seemed like endings were openings dressed in disguise. You are walking into prepared spaces. The atmosphere ahead has been arranged for your arrival. Even the obstacles have been designed to reveal your anointing. You may not see the full map, but trust the movement. Heaven doesn't give full directions, it gives daily instructions. And every small yes you say is building a path toward the promise. Do not let fear interpret what only faith can understand. The unknown is not your enemy, it is your next classroom. God is not asking you to have all the answers, only to stay available, because availability is what heaven anoints. And as you move forward, peace will confirm your steps. Even when it's uncomfortable, peace will whisper, "This is the way." So let go of what's behind you. Release the guilt, the memories, the attachments. Not everything from your past can travel with you, and that's okay. You are stepping into new territory, emotionally, spiritually, and even physically. The old season taught you endurance. The new season will teach you peace. You will see divine acceleration. What took years before will now happen in months. You will feel lighter, not because life got easier, but because your spirit stopped fighting God's flow. You are being aligned with your divine rhythm again. Heaven is whispering, this is your appointed time, not a random moment, an appointed one. The silence you've endured is about to break. The prayers that felt forgotten are about to find expression. The favor that was delayed is about to be released. You will not miss it. You will not fail. You are exactly where you need to be, between the ending and the beginning, between preparation and promise. So lift your head. Breathe again. You are not being moved by chance. You are being carried by design. This is not the end, it is the unveiling. Your name has been remembered in heaven. Your season has been called. The shift is not coming, it's here.